Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and I want to talk about understanding the classic traditional Dungeons and Dragons hardback as an illuminated manuscript. Okay, so I'm an evangelical Christian, and illuminated manuscripts have a special history for evangelical Christians. So basically, the Bible was written by God, and He hands His words down to men, perhaps women. We don't know the authors of all of the Bible. It very well may be that some women wrote some of the books of the Bible, right? So His words down to humans, and they write them down. Okay, and we have these scrolls. They go back like all the way, pretty much to the time of Christ, and we have Talmudic scrolls that go all the way back to like the time of Moses, and it goes back and actually, if you do your research, you will see that the Bible actually has more historical proof and validity and integrity than actually any text on the planet, right? It's now you have those original texts, right? Then people start writing it into books, right? And they're like, hey, we took all the Talmudic scrolls, and we took all the scroll, all the scrolls, in Greek, Aramaic, and Hebrew, and we put them all into one book, and here it is. You can read it and you can use it to transform your life, right? So so you have the original text, and you have books, and books are these very functional things that are functional and usable, right? And they're there to allow a person to read into the text and engage with the text, right? Then you have illuminated manuscripts, and illuminated manuscripts are the same thing as a traditional Bible, but they're saying, hey, slow your roll. This is the Holy Bible, right? And this book is not 6 inches by 8 inches. This book is 18 inches by 12 inches, right? And there's gold leaf on the side, and inside where the text is, we have taken the time to actually create pictures and show you these absolutely gorgeous, stunning visual representation of the stories within. This is an illuminated manuscript, right? It's saying, hey, this is not this ain't your grandma's Bible. This is important, and every single word in here is important, and every story is valuable, right? Now, I read an amazing book, The Canticle of Leibowitz, and that book talked about scribes who basically they worshipped engineering, right? Because it's like in an apocalyptic world in the future where we no longer know how to make a refrigerator, right? So in the Canticle for Leibowitz, there's this scribe, and he makes an illuminated manuscript of a blueprint of a refrigerator, right? So he works on this for like a year and a half, and then he goes into the wasteland to take the illuminated manuscript and the original text, the original blueprint, to one of the monasteries, right? So he goes into the wasteland, and he's accosted by wasteland brigands, right? And they steal from him, right? And they go through all his stuff, and they say, we're going to steal everything that's valuable from you, right? And so they just leave him with the most worthless crap he has, and they take everything that's valuable. Well, because brigands are fools, and we should devote ourselves to goodness in the world and not evil, they're stupid, and they take the less valuable thing. They take the illuminated manuscript, and they leave him with the original, which he considers far more valuable than the thing that he created for a year and a half. But illuminated manuscripts are these beautiful, stunning works that say, what's here is incredibly valuable, and you need to pay attention and understand that this is incredibly important, what you have in your hand. Let me explain to you, in my humble opinion, the white box came out, right? And Gary put, his original box, right, the white box. He put his original ideas for Dungeons and Dragons in there, And if you own that thing today, you own the original, and you have the most valuable thing you can have in Dungeons and Dragons, right? But every single edition has made illuminated texts of the original white box. So the Orange Spine Easleys, the D&D 1Es, right? I have them on my shelf. I own the PHB, the MM, and the PHB, the MM, and the DMG in 1E. They are illuminated manuscripts of the original white box, right? The 2E are illuminated manuscripts. The 2E, PHB, DMG, MM. In my humble opinion, the 3E, PHB, MM, DMG, is illuminated manuscripts of the original. 4E is illuminated manuscripts of the original white box, in my humble opinion. 5E is the greatest illuminated manuscripts ever created of Gary Gygax's work, and Gary is celebrated on every single page of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, and Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition carries Gary's name, carries Gary's core beliefs, which were combat deficiency in yourself, right? Interact to a deeper relationship everywhere you exist, right? Whether that's in the IRL or whether that's in the play engine world that you have created, the Dungeons & Dragons play engine world that you have created, okay? And then last, explore the state of humanity, past, present, and future, and yourself. These are Gary's core ideas set in the original text in the white box, and now we get new illuminated manuscripts every 10 to 15 years. That's my opinion. I'd love to hear yours. Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.